Okay. I messed up. That's so stupid. Okay, bye. It's like recording right now. I really hate starting these videos. Sorry. No, goodbye. Happy February 1st to you, 2017. I've really been wanting to do this video for a while. I can pretty much guarantee I'm going to cry, so if you want to keep watching, you can see that. Basically, I'm doing this video because I have an exciting announcement, but I want to give you the backstory so you guys know exactly what led to what I'm going to tell you. For those of you who haven't watched me before and really don't understand why I'm even doing this video in the first place, I was diagnosed with HIV on February 15th, 2016. It's almost a year now. I got very sick. I had AIDS. I recovered from all of that and I felt really good. I decided to tell my Facebook family what had happened to me, and I had a really positive response from everybody. It was insane. Like, it was not what I had expected, actually. I wasn't really sure what would happen. I remember going to push the button, the post button, and just being like shaking. And then I sat up till like 2 in the morning answering so many amazing comments, and it just filled me with so much courage and strength to about 4 months later put out my YouTube video. And I did that video for 3 reasons. To basically explain the whole story rather than just having it typed out on Facebook. I wanted to explain it to everybody exactly kind of what happened and how it all went down and how I got sick, where I got it from, and how I'm doing now. So that was my original reason for doing it. Number 2, I did it to hopefully find that one other female that felt alone like I did and couldn't find somebody, because I had resorted to YouTube and I couldn't find anybody like me that had gone through something like me. And so I did it for that also, so hopefully there'd be another female who might come across the video and feel like they had somebody that they could connect with. And that one girl did find me. In fact, not only did one girl find me that had this, who went through what I went through, I'm up to close to 30 of them now who have found me. So I have friends all over the world that have seen my video and felt alone, and now they don't, because I've put them together on a private webpage where they can all talk together and feel like one. So this was something that was never planned. And I put it together a couple weeks ago, and it's been this amazing experience watching these women come together and bond and feel not alone anymore. It's incredibly emotional. I've cried so much about it. I'm not going to cry about that right now. But the third reason I did it was to just tell everybody that it's not what everyone thinks it is. So many people think that it's a death sentence, and it's not. And I just take a pill every day, and I feel fine, and I feel just like my old normal self. So I thought that was really important for people to know that, because I didn't know that until I got HIV and then got better. Or obviously, originally when I was told I had HIV, I was very sick at the time, so I associated HIV with that illness. And then I got better after taking my medication, and I felt like myself. And I was like, this is it? This is all it is? Like, I don't know, what's the big deal? So I know people get really offended when I say, what's the big deal? But when you're on medication, you really don't feel any different than you ever do. So I don't, to me, it just doesn't, it's not much. So this video, it went further than I expected. A lot of people watched it. A lot of people have watched it. It's been viewed almost 250,000 times. And of course, a lot happens when a video gets watched that much. A lot of people comment. A lot of people want to contact you. And I made that available to them. I've started another Facebook page so that people could contact me through that. And then also people just contact me through both Facebook pages, and I try to answer everybody. In fact, I do. I answer everybody. It's my side job. It's another full-time job. And I already work full-time, and I've got 3 kids. So my phone is dinging a lot. I'm answering questions and comments on the actual video or videos that I've done now as follow-ups. I'm answering questions constantly through my Facebook. And I feel incredibly privileged to be in this position to be able to talk people down and let them know they're going to be okay. I've encouraged hundreds to test. Maybe thousands, I'm not even sure, but I hear about it every day because they let me know that they never would have tested had they not seen my video. Also taught people a lot about HIV that they didn't know. Because a lot of people feel like it's the worst thing ever and that you're going to die from it. Not that I'm encouraging anybody to get HIV, but if it were to happen to you, it's not the end of the world. And I really wanted people to understand that. So those were the reasons I did it, and as a result, a lot of things happened from this video. And it's put me in a position almost 1 year later where I'm talking to people all the time. This is my new job. This is what I do now. And people even have a lot of bad things to say. They'll think, that you should take everybody with HIV and put them on an island and let them die so that the disease will go away. And when people write negative things, it still does one thing. It raises awareness and also gives me a chance to help educate people that don't know and they don't understand all of it. And of course I do, because I'm in the middle of all of it. So everything that I know now seems like I would assume everybody knows, but they don't. So I want to continue just putting out videos to help educate, to help people that are scared to know that they will be okay. But I do want to read just a little bit of an idea of what I get on a daily basis as far as people who write to me. And I did get approval from this student to read this message from him. He was diagnosed in January, and he basically thought his life was over. And so this is a little bit about what he wrote to me. He's in college, he's living in the dorms, and he's on a track team, and he's a great kid, and I'm super privileged to know him and have been able to I spoke to him on the phone because he really needed some help. So this is just a general idea of what goes on in my daily life with people that I interact with. It's kind of amazing. He was having trouble getting medication, and we talked back and forth, and we finally got it all figured out. And I just said, so glad to hear that you're on your meds. You don't know how happy it makes me to hear my videos have helped another person. It's the best feeling. He says, well, it really does. To be honest, before they actually told me that I was, and he means HIV positive, and they told me to come in because it was bad news, I knew at that point what the bad news was. I was really trying to explain to myself that if I couldn't find a good reason to move on with this, I might just kill myself. And I felt like I could have just done it. Like I actually thought about doing it. And usually I'd feel like, no, I shouldn't do that. But like how depressed I was, I felt like I could just do it, like easily. I thought it was the worst thing in the world. And as soon as they told me that I had it, I would have to tell everyone to stay away from me because I had this, so they don't want to catch it. Then she told me that I actually did have it, and I don't know, I just had a breakdown. I felt like I should just drop out of college and stop because I wouldn't be able to do anything in life anymore. He says, please don't judge me. He says, laugh out loud. But I went online and started looking for easy ways to kill myself. And I started crying, and I guess I cried so hard I got tired. And I woke up an hour later, and I don't know why, but I went on YouTube. And I went to see what other people look like with HIV. And your video had popped up first. My first impression was, oh, she must be a doctor explaining it. Then when I actually started watching it, it was so hard to believe you had it at all. I started to realize, hey, maybe this does happen to everyone. And ever since then, I just started watching your videos and I felt 1,000 times better about myself. And you were the one who actually educated me about it because the doctors weren't much help the first time, laugh out loud, so thanks. Sorry about the long message. I just thought I'd share. Sorry about the long message. I asked him, he calls me Miss Jennifer. This is the sweetest thing ever. I said I would really like to share your letter. I want people to know that what he wrote to me isn't an isolated event. This goes on all the time. People are terrified, even though they've watched my videos, even though they know that they're okay, they're gonna be okay, or at least they hear me say that they're gonna be okay, they still think that they're gonna die, or that something really bad's gonna happen or their life is over. So, I thought it was time to move forward with this new life of mine, and so I decided to start a webpage. I did the whole thing by myself. I can't believe I put together a frickin' website, but I did. Everybody knows my video by my name. It comes up, if you put my name in, it comes up. So I thought, I'll look up jennifervaughn.com, and so I did, and it cost a lot of money. So I went with jennifervaughn.org. There's a whole contact area. You can also join the private Facebook female page. There's information on how to get connected to that. You can read about my story. You can read about how I got to this place now 1 year later. Wow, talk about going full circle. This is kind of insane. I will also be including all the latest and greatest with regards to HIV cures, the Pro 140, that's the injectable medication that should be coming out in the next year or two, links to important websites, and anything else that I feel that's pertinent toward HIV that could be helpful to you guys. But it's stories like this that keep me going every day. And there's also a place to donate if you'd like. People have asked me how they can thank me. This is one way. I do this in all my free time, and my kids are very well aware of it, and so is my boyfriend. I dedicate every free moment I have to helping anybody I can. It'd be great if I could dedicate the bulk of my day to this rather than my first job. I would really love to see myself being able to go into that direction. If you feel encouraged by the work that I'm doing, then it would definitely help me continue. Not that it's considered work, because I love it so much, but it does take up a lot of time, and it's difficult to raise 3 kids and do this at the same time. And if somebody writes to me, like this young gentleman, you better bet that I'm gonna be on my computer writing back to him until he is in an okay place, because I know how he feels. And it's not fun. So that's all. I just wanted to announce my website. It's going to be on all my new videos. I'm going to put it on all the old ones, and I'm pretty happy about it, and it's really exciting, and it's just consolidating everything, so it's a way to get a hold of me. I'm actually going to have a way for people to Skype me as well, or have personal phone calls, but that's that's going to come at a price, because I can't do that all the time. It's VAUGHA, there's an A, everybody forgets the A, AN.org. So check it out. I hope you guys like it. Thanks so much for listening. And again, I'm blown away by this place that I'm at right now 1 year later. Totally blessed. So thank you. Until there's a cure, man, I'm going to be there. I promise. That's my promise to you guys.